I got an absolute brilliant business idea to share with you. Now, I just love this. This is brilliant. What I want to do is buy and sell wonderful football programs. I absolutely adore my football programs. From the first time I ever went to a football match in 1973, I got the bug and started collecting them. My collection covers all sorts of programmes, but predominantly West Ham programmes, every one since 1958, every FA Cup final back to the 1930s, and every England home one since about 1940. I've even got a 1923 FA Cup final programme. Another one of my programmes I absolutely adore is a West Ham versus Liverpool Charity Shield 1964-65 season, which I just found ages and ages to buy, but I found it eventually. Obviously got my World Cup final programme, and I'm an expert in these programmes. I can tell a fake to original programme quite easily of the 66 World Cup, as well as the 1923 one, because there's a few about. And another one of my lovely programmes is 1940 West Ham Blackburn at Wembley in the war. I've been searching forever for one of these and finally got it. So I've got this brilliant business idea. I've got a huge passion for it, but really I've got to look at the reality. Okay, I want to do something I've got a passion for, and we've all got a passion for something. It could be artwork, it could be food, it could be photography, it could be buying and selling cars or whatever. That's great having a passion, and I'm really good at it. As I said, my knowledge on football programmes is immense. The stuff that I could tell you about some of the West Ham programmes, the really rare ones, the 1970 Bobby Moore testimonial versus Celtic, legendary programme. So I love it and I'm good at it, but do people really need these? The market is shrinking. The younger generation really aren't buying them. It's a dying hobby, and it is a hobby, it's a passion, as you can tell. I absolutely love it. And are people really going to pay money for these things? No, you can pick up programs so much cheaper than used to be. And this is the problem, that when you sometimes have a hobby and you want to turn it into a business, well, that's great, but you've got to abide by these 4 rules. One, you've got to have a passion for it. You've got to be really good and have great knowledge at it, is number 2. Number 3, is there a need, a want and desire for what you've got? But most importantly, to really turn it into a business is, will people pay money for it? If not, it will only be a hobby. So just bear that in mind at the moment, where we're perhaps looking at some great ideas. You may have all the passion and the desire in the world for it, but if no one's there with you and wanting to pay money for it, it'll only be a hobby. So just be careful what you invest in.